Glendale Unified School District must press pause on its reopening plans to ensure that all of its teachers who wish to be vaccinated are able to do so before returning to in-person instruction. Here are the top 5 reasons why rushing to return to classrooms is in no one's best interest. Number 5. A fearful teacher is an ineffective teacher. GUSD educators are aware of what the CDC director has said about vaccinations for teachers and the reopening of schools. However, GUSD educators are also aware of the tremendous pressure put on all government agencies at this moment as we all grow weary of COVID-19 restrictions on our lives. The reality is that many GUSD teachers want to return to their classrooms, but only if they are vaccinated. Giving teachers that peace of mind means that teachers will be able to teach effectively and without the fear that many of them possess now under the GUSD's mandate for a return, regardless of vaccination rollout. Number 4. Students will be safer. Vaccinations in themselves are not a cure-all, but they may reduce the likelihood that an asymptomatic teacher will spread the virus to others in the classroom. Number 3. Pushing back the start date will allow teachers the proper training they need to best instruct children in whatever new hybrid model is implemented. As it stands now, GUSD has not planned any required training for teachers in instruction, technology use, safety or health protocols, or helping students with the socio-emotional transition of moving into in-person instruction. Number 2. Pushing back the start date will lessen the number of students who will be assigned to a substitute teacher. Many teachers have been exploring the option to take a health leave if they are not vaccinated prior to returning. Changing to a new teacher, who very possibly could be outsourced from a pool of non-GUSD substitutes, is not in the best interests of students. And the number one reason why GUSD should slow its reopening plans is that pushing back the start date until April will allow the district and teachers to work together to craft a return to school plan that will address the many questions that have arisen during the past week. Teachers are concerned about the quality of instruction in the model that GUSD has proposed and the ability of teachers to equitably teach students in both an in-person and remote setting. Rushing a change as consequential as this one is not worth the few additional days of in-person instruction that returning to campuses the day after spring break would bring. GUSD and GTA don't have all the answers yet on what best embodies a safe, effective, equitable, and sustainable hybrid return for our students and their families, because we simply have not fully discussed what that should look like. A bit more time to engage in that discussion and to allow for vaccinations for all teachers who wish to be vaccinated will benefit the entire GUSD community and will benefit especially our students who will be returning to classrooms that our teachers and students have been missing for nearly 1 full year.